Now, before I begin, this is not an official return to commentaries. It is just that I couldn't really resist when I saw this one, and once it is done, I'm going back to my break to focus on other things. Also, to That's Doable, I saw your commentary on me, and while I do have a few issues with the length and the quality of the video itself due to your drawn-out points and other items, I thought it was pretty good, and I appreciate the use of actual screenshots and evidence. Yes, we disagree on the person that is Eric, aka Salieri, and some of the things he has done, but I guess that is just the way it will be. No, I don't think he's a perfect human being, and to counteract you on that, no, I was not trying to be an apologist for Salieri. I was just trying to point out my point of view on the whole situation. We're all human and we all screw up from time to time, just like the length of your video. You can't tell me that an hour-long commentary on my video was a bit much, in all honesty. Now on to today's feature presentation.
Now, I just wanted to talk about something that's been bothering me for a while. Now, as you might know, I am a Clopper.
Good! Admitting to having an issue is the first step to recovery. We're doing good so far, aren't we?
And, quite frankly, I feel that, the people who are bashing Cloppers are fucking douchebags. And, I feel that they're the people who hate on other people for having different fetishes or being bigots.
Very good! I'm glad to hear even more admission of guilt from you. This video obviously will all stem from the time that Guri called Richard Kuda a sick human being for having a diaper fetish. How long will I actually be able to keep up this sarcastic hope? I assume that it's not going to be very long.
And quite frankly, I am really getting sick and fucking tired of this shit. They're fucking cartoons. Okay, why, what the hell is the big fucking deal? They're not real. They're fucking cartoons. They're fictional. And, it's not like as if we're rubbing it in your fucking face. It's not like as if we're rubbing it in, other people's faces or whatever. So really, why the fuck are you complaining?
Well, in all honesty, by putting this video out there, you are attempting to push this into people's faces. And also, this is just a cartoon of an apparent 6-year-old. And this is just a cartoon of apparent rape. There is nothing wrong with them because they are just cartoons, right? It's a fucking horse. You are pretending to have cross-species relations, aka bestiality, and as much as normal might be overrated, according to hipsters, or, well, you as it were, it is unnatural.
Now, I'm not saying that there aren't Cloppers out there who do rub it in your faces, which in that case, yeah, that can get pretty annoying. But when we're just, doing our fucking thing and you're picking on us just because we just seem to have different fantasies from yours, that really is fucking... That's really fucking bigoted, and it makes you look like a douchebag.
Richard Kuda, DG brushstroke, diaper fetish.
Even more about how people are bashing Cloppers and everything. It's not just My Little Pony. It seems like a lot of the franchises have that same sort of problem. Like, I'm not really big into Pokemon, for example. But I will say this for people who complain about other people fapping to characters like Misty or May or Dawn because they're quote unquote underaged. Well, for one thing, they don't look fucking underage to me, and second of all,
easily explainable since they were only labeled as 10 in the 4Kids dubbing because that's 4Kids for you. They are actually 13 in the first season of Pokemon, though they're rather well developed for 13-year-olds. They are still underage.
They're cartoons. They're not fucking real. What the fuck is the big... scratch that. It's not just Pokemon. Lolicon in general, and all this hatred towards furries, and, honestly, it's all cartoons. It's all fake. None of it is fucking real. It's all drawn. Why the hell are you people complaining?
Simple. It is still rather sick to sit there and fap to a picture of a 6-year-old riding a dick, even if it is just a cartoon. because in your mind you are imagining a 6-year-old on a dick, quite possibly your dick, which can turn into something so much worse. In 2005, Dwight Worley was convicted for possession of Rolicon and sent to jail. In 2008, Christopher Hanley was convicted for the possession of Lolicon, and due to obscenity charges, he was sent to jail as well. Lolicon, yes, it is a gray area due to the Protect Act being oddly written, but there are still occurrences of people being sent to jail or fined for loli porn. I have no issue if you want to be a furry because those are normally consenting adults, and the furry characters are depicted to have human adult understanding. But the thing is, animals and children can't consent.
This really is pissing me the fuck off. Apparently people are complaining because it looks weird. Well, you know, that kind of mentality is fucking stupid, because just because something looks weird doesn't automatically mean that we're evil people for doing something that looks quote-unquote weird.
Agreed.
And,
being different isn't evil or bad. I can't agree with you on that one belief standard.
You're no better than, you know, acting this way makes you look fucking bigoted. It makes you look self-centered. And it makes you look, well, it makes you look like a fucking tyrant.
Tyrant. A cruel and oppressive ruler according to the Oxford Dictionary. So then if I was to say that clopping to pony porn is kind of disgusting, which I do think so, I would be on the same level as Hitler and Stalin? Okay, cool then. Since you decided to label me as a cruel and oppressive ruler, I hereby demand that all pony porn be destroyed, and everyone offer their firstborn child to me. You will have no other choice. Gurigolo X has labeled me as the new ruler of the internet.
Knock this shit off, and I don't know what I can say other than stop being a bunch of fucking douchebags. Let us just have our own fucking fantasies. You know, and you don't have to agree with our fantasies, but don't pick on us just because we have different fucking fantasies than you. And as a clopper, I feel really fucking, you know, it upsets me when I see other bronies treat, you know, cloppers like shit just because they think differently, which, by the way, you know, apparently the term love intolerance has been thrown out the fucking window, hasn't it?
Okay, Mr. Stuttery Paws McMaster. You want love intolerance? Do you really want love intolerance? Then stop calling people who ridicule you for jerking the gherk into Technicolor ponies douchebags, since you will be required to tolerate their opinions regardless of how much it, quote, hurts you, unquote. You people have no idea how much I love it when love intolerance is brought up in any video bitching about brony haters, or in this case, I guess, clopping haters. It honestly brings a single tear to my eye.
Yeah. Overall, I think that cloppers deserve a lot more credit. And not just cloppers, I think that people who look at lolicon and furries and all this other stuff deserve respect as well. Not for who they are, but just for the fact that they're individuals alone. And I think that because you're picking on them just for doing something rather than picking on them as people as whole is fucking terrible. And quite frankly, you people need to knock this shit off.
You will never hear me respecting someone doing the one-handed samba to pictures of little girls. I'm not sorry at all. Furries I have no issue with, as stated before, but yeah, I draw the line somewhere, and Lolicon's usually one of those. Though let me say a few names for you, and I will probably get some flack for this comment, and I love that. Adam Lanza, aka the Sandy Hook Shooter, James Egan Holmes, the Aurora Shooter, were both being individuals and quite possibly practicing their fantasies to kill a lot of people when they killed multiple people. So going by your statements, we should respect them because they decided to be individuals by going against the social norm of not mindlessly killing multiple people. Yeah, sure as hell makes a lot of sense to me.
Stop bashing us, and, you know, stop being a bunch of fucking bigots, stop being a bunch of fucking trolls.
Stop trying to force feed us your beliefs.
For doing it, you're just being a bunch of douchebags. And yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna pussy out on saying this.
Oh God, it's this part.
People, like furries or cloppers or fucking hentai people or etc. like dog shit just because of their fetishes, it's no different than being a racist or a homophobic.
Oh God. No, I don't have anything to say yet. I just wanted to stop the video so I could laugh at how inane that statement was.
I'm sorry, a homophobe. I went that fucking far. Because just like being a racist and just like being a homophobe, you're picking on other people who just happen to have one thing that is different. And that is fucking disgusting. Quite frankly, I am sick and tired of all this bigotry running around the world, and I am sick and tired of seeing... I'm sick and tired of the fact that there's still racists and homophobes out there. I just... How could people be so fucking stupid? And really, being a bunch of trolls on the internet and picking on, you know, cloppers and furries, etc., is no fucking different. It's not. There is no difference. None at all. If there is a difference, I don't fucking see it. And I don't want to see it. Because whatever that reason is, it's probably fucking stupid.
Oh God! And no, I haven't stopped laughing yet. There is a huge fucking difference. To hate on someone for being black, Caucasian, Hispanic, Asian, gay, or even lesbian is to hate on someone for something that they have no control over. That is wrong. It is not like you wake up one morning and say, "Damn dog, I want to be black, so I am black now. Fuck being white." Or damn, I know I have this hot girlfriend, but I want to suck cock now instead of fucking her. That is not how this shit works. You choose to be a clopper. That shit isn't hardwired into your mind or somehow into your physiology. The fantasy of fucking a horse is unnatural in every fucking way. Sure, you might get some kind of pleasure from it, but to what end? Don't compare your fight against anti-cloppers to the fight against homophobia. That is currently an effort to allow the human beings to have the same rights as other human beings. It makes you look stupid. And also, yes, the Ku Klux Klan were nothing more than a bunch of trolls trying to get some lols out of the African Americans. You heard it here, people.
And quite frankly, I am sick and tired of all the bias towards, you know, cloppers, furries, etc. I am sick and tired of seeing the hatred towards, you know, hentai and all this other stuff. If you're really creeped out by it, I don't blame you. But I don't think it's okay to pick on people or whine about how, oh my god, why are you people so perverted? Oh my god, why are you people so fucking perverted? You need to stop this shit right now. You know, you're on the fucking internet. If you really have such a problem, get off the fucking internet. Or at the very least, you know, take a fucking breather and calm the fuck down.
Richard Kuda, diaper fetish. Your hate directed towards him. Hypocrisy. You only make this statement because it personally affects you for once.
You know, I am sick and tired of... Again, I am sick and tired of hearing about how some bronies out there are complaining about how cloppers are the end of us all because, you know, motherfucking Howard Stern thinks that all bronies are cloppers. And quite frankly, Howard Stern is a fucking terrible person, and I wish that he'd go to jail for saying that kind of shit because he's painting an entire fandom, you know, under, you know, bias.
Oh no. He is judging a fandom as cloppers because he is a comedian and is doing this to get a rise out of people and to make them laugh. Officer, arrest him and put him away forever because he hurt my feelings. Boo-hoo, wah, Also, it isn't the fault of the rest of the bronies that you cloppers make them look bad. I think it is perfectly understandable for them to be embarrassed by you and your ilk, much like the Sonic fans versus Sonic fags.
And, guys, bias and bigotry are destroying the fucking world. And attacking cloppers like myself, just for clopping, it's fucking bigotry.
No. Issues in Syria and Africa or anywhere else in the world where people are dying each day are nothing compared to Gory Gorlo X getting made up fun of for stroking the one-eyed snake to pony taint. God, I need an aspirin.
Knock that shit off. I am sickened to fucking death of hearing all these fucking excuses for why it's wrong, when in reality, it really isn't, because they're fucking cartoons. They're not real. I don't see what the problem is. And yeah, quite frankly, I like all this hate to fucking stop. And I want to be accepted as a brony without having to be shunned down as not being a quote-unquote true brony because I clop.
Yes, let us stop the hate by hating on people because they laugh at my sorry ass because I like to play pocket pool while fantasizing about delicious flank steaks. How about I pour some gasoline on this fire to help put it out next time, because I'm a fucking genius!
Because if that hurts my fucking feelings...
Wah! Wah! Grow the hell up, you baby! It's the fucking internet! You even said it yourself!
You know, quite frankly, as long as, say, you know, someone doesn't harm anyone, then there shouldn't be a big fucking deal. Keyword here is being, as long as we don't harm people, there shouldn't be a big deal. Because, you know, if we are harming other people, you know, that's understandable, but if we're just, you know, like, clopping and not anything else, then I don't see what the big fucking deal is. And
what if you're harming my intelligence because God knows you're an expert at that shit?
I want all the hate to end. This has been me, and I am done with this fucking rant. Seriously, knock this fucking clopping hate off.
Oh god, what can I say, in all honesty? I can't believe I stopped my hiatus long enough to commentate on this video of all things, and not Angry Joe's reaction to Ben Affleck being Batman.